everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at the final Thursday of the meet. We don't run next Thursday. And take a look at the 9 races that were, the 8 races that were run today. So let's go over the remaining schedule. Next live racing day is Saturday. Then we've added Monday. We weren't going to run on Monday the 15th, but because we had a day due to the heat in July canceled, we're making that up. Then we're going to run on Wednesday, but not Thursday, and then Saturday, closing day. So it's just 4 live racing days left in the 2018 meet. Now, before we get started, there he is. We haven't seen him for a couple days as turf racing is over, but Bungie wanted to come down and tell me something. Yes, Bungie. Every year after the racing stops on the turf, he likes to tell you how he did for the year, and is with much remorse that for the second time in 13 years, he did not show a profit on a $2 bet. So let's take a look. He's telling me here all this. Let's take a look at his statistics for 2018. Bungie, this is the lowest amount of picks he's ever made, 25 picks. So many of his horses scratched, so many were taken off the turf. He ended up with only 25 picks, and of those 25 picks, he had 6 winners, which equals 24% win percentage. He likes to do better than that, of course. And if you bet $2 on every one of Bungie's 25 picks this year, you would have ended up losing $12. He's not happy about it, but that's the way it goes. We tried to catch up. He kept having scratches and races taken off the turf. So he's telling me next year he's going to get off to a big start. Well, we don't know if we want you back next year, Bungie, after this showing. All right, if I come back next year, he's saying, he's going to not go 0 for 9 to get the meet started. So in case we have the same kind of weather situation. Okay, so that's it. Bungie, you had a pretty good year, all things considered. And I know you didn't have the best of luck. You zigged when you should have zagged, but we can't make excuses, Bungie. You know, it's all right when you show a profit, but you have to take your lumps when you lose too. All right, so for the final time, up, and away goes Bungie. Okay, now we had 9 races today, all on the fast track, and all of them were sprints today. So no route races at all, and we'll see if the favorites won today, or the long shots, or a combination, or whatever. That's what this show's about, to see what took place on this final Thursday of racing at Delaware. Here's who went postward in the opener. And we started off with just a 4-horse field as the 2 and the 4 scratched. So it's just 4 of them to go. The first horse in the first race was the 4 to 5 favorite, Flashy Doll. Every one of these won their first race, first start, and then they tried Stakes Company. Now they're back into this regular old race, and we'll see what happens.
And Ruby's in, we're about set. And they're off. And toward the inside, the favorite gets away well. Flashy Doll goes right for that lead. Up on the outside, Ruby Punch. Queetability is there, and Icy Lady tucks in behind him as they move down the back stretch. Flashy Doll showing the way, but not really extended. Leads it by 3 parts over Queetability, and Ruby Punch up on the outside. 3 lengths further back to Icy Lady as they make their way past the half-mile marker. Opening quarter in 22 and 3, and on the front end, Flashy Doll by 3 parts of a length over Queetability and Ruby Punch. Now it's about 4 lengths further back to Icy Lady, the trailer, as they make their way around the bend. Flashy Doll still appears well in hand, leads it by a length and a quarter over Ruby Punch on the outside of Creatability, and still 3 lengths further back to Icy Lady with a quarter to go. Flashy Doll still under a hand ride. Opens up now, getting out around the bend was Flashy Doll as they turn for home. Flashy Doll still well clear by 3.5, 4 lengths. Looks like they're battling for second right now with Creatability. Icy Lady on the inside and Ruby Punch with a furlong to go. And looking over his shoulder was Kai Barcoa, and he can coast this one home to the wire. Flashy Doll will take the opener in easy fashion by a measured 5 or 6 lengths. Creatability getting second, Icy Lady third.
And the favorite wins the opener, the first horse in the first race. I think that angle, the first horse in the first race, the last horse in the last race, did way better than Bungie did this year. Flashy Doll does it, who was 1 for 1 in her career. She's now 2 for 2. And she was ridden by Goa with Koa, Kai Barcoa, for Jason Service, who yesterday won the feature race, the Winter Melody. Gary and Mary West, very prominent owners, are the owners of Flashy Doll. 360-220, no show. Creatability with Cedeno, 220. The exact at just $6. And there was no try, and there was no superfecta in the opener. On to race 2 we go. Another sprint, of course, as I told you already, they're all sprints. Scratch the 7 Student Union. The technicality horse in here was Sir Bond, 3 to 5. That's been the angle that I've been using since we stopped turf racing. Now let's see if the technicality horse wins again.
Looks like we're set. And they're off. Anonym breaks well up on the outside. Small Giant also vying for that lead. In between horses, that is Xandar right there in third. Toward the inside, it's Sir Bond. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Scrapple and Rocky the Kid. Down the backstretch, long shot, Small Giant 6 ahead in front, but Xandar's rushing up toward the inside of that one as Anonym now drops back a bit in third. Then a gap of 5 lengths to Sir Bond, your favorite. Then a gap of 3.5 more to Rocky the Kid, and Scrapple's well behind. About 14 or 15 lengths from front to back as they race into the turn. Small Giant is doing battle with Xandar. 5 lengths further back to Anonym. Then comes Sir Bond, has to get underway. Then a gap of 3.5 lengths to Rocky the Kid, and far back to Scrapple as they turn for home. Xandar on the inside, Small Giant on the outside. Sir Bond now begins to gain some ground toward the inside. Right alongside that's Anonym and Rocky the Kid as they head for home with Xandar in front. Sir Bond rallies toward the inside. Up on the outside, Anonym trying to kick it in. Late run from Rocky the Kid. Here comes Sir Bond rolling along the rail, and Sir Bond goes right on by. Sir Bond, Rocky the Kid into second. Sir Bond wins it. Rocky the Kid second. Xandar faded to third.
And it was the horse in the technicality. What do you mean by that, Rich, anyway? I'll tell you, the conditions of this race were for 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race since July 11th, or which have never won 4 races. Sir Bond has won 10 races, and Sir Bond won on August 27th. So how is he eligible? Because it says here in parentheses, races were entered for 4,000 or less are not considered. And that's where his win was, for 4,000. So I just think they have a big advantage, and it's been pretty much proven out. Now, you don't get big prices, as you can see, but a win is a win is a win is a win. Sir Bond with What an Angel, Angel Suarez, for Bruno Tessore and Floresta, the owner. 342.60, 210. Rocky the Kid with Koa, 1385.80. Xandar with Sanchez, 210. Exact to $30. Tries 78.20. 1-1 double. Pair of aces, $8. And the super with the 4, 47.60. On to the third. Field of 6 to go, and the favorite was Dan's Girl, bidding to be the third number 1 in a row. Let's see.
And they're off. Elva toward the inside, vies for that lead with Lady Keswick, and Right there at Silver Majorette, and up on the far outside, Miss Karuka. Those four across the track. Dan's Girl sitting perfectly behind that group, racing in fifth, and Scorpion Dancer is the trailer as they speed down the back stretch. Lady Keswick on the inside, Silver Major on the outside. Miss Krivoruk is right there in third. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Dan's Girl and Elva. 5 more to Scorpion Dancer as they race around the bend. Silver Majorette, Lady Keswick still going at it head-to-head. Miss Krivoruk trying to keep pace. Then 2 lengths to Dan's Girls moving up on the outside. Elva toward the inside, and Scorpion Dancer as they turn for home. Silver Major on the outside, Lady Keswick on the inside. Will home together. They've still got about 2 lengths on Miss Krivoruk in third. Dan's Girl trying to kick it in the fourth with a furlong to go. On the front end, it's still Silver Majorette. On the outside, here comes Miss Krivoruk. Miss Krivoruk looking to run down Silver Majorette, and Miss Krivoruk drawing away. Silver Majorette holding on a second, followed by Scorpion Dancer, a late run for third.
And it was the hard-to-pronounce Miss Krivorchka taking that one. Back-to-back wins for Angel Suarez. And this was trained and owned by John Rigateri. He had a win yesterday. 880, 460, 280. Silver Majorette with Garcia. 1186 even. Scorpion Dancer with Chappie. 360. Exact 8160. The try. 271.20. The double. $8. In the pick 3, 24.80. So no long shots yet. There's the super, 276.60. Pretty formful day, although that was not the third straight favorite to win, nor was it the third straight number 1. Now here's the fourth race, and more of a field here. 9 horses, 8 betting interests. Even money favorite was Princess Nikia, as Suarez looks for 3 in a row. Here's John Curran with the call.
And they're off. Toward the outside, Princess Nikia way well. Hope for the Dance, Love That Fountain. Down toward the inside, Purring Valentine's rushing up into contention, followed by Rachel's Way. Smooching Candy has the rail. Personal Server in between horses as they move down the backstretch, bunched up toward the first 6 or 7 there. Then comes Dream of Hero. Sweet Thing is at the back. As they race past the half-mile marker, Purring Valentine by half over Princess Nikia. Smooching Candy moves up toward the inside. Love That Fountain is there with Rachel's Way. Hope for the Dance up on the far outside. They've got just over 3/8 to go. Purring Valentine and Princess Nikia head-to-head. On the inside, it's Personal Servant moving forwardly. Hope for the Dance up on the outside, then Rachel's Way. Love That Fountain. Smooching Candy's dropping out of it, then Dream of Hero. And Sweet Thing as they turn for home. Princess Nikia on the outside. Purring Valentine on the inside. Square off. It's about 2.5 lengths further back to Personal Servant trying to rally in third. Then a gap of 5 lengths to the rest of them with a furlong to go. And Princess Nikia now to the front. Princess Nikia by about a length. On the inside, Purring Valentine. On the outside, Personal Server. But Princess Nikia is holding on gamely, and Princess Nikia will not be caught. On the outside, Personal Server in the second, followed by Purring Valentine. Tight for fourth. Maybe hope for the...
And another favorite wins, Princess Nikia. 3 wins in a row for the Angel, Angel Suarez. Steve Epley Jr. for Chemp Bar Incorporated. $4, 260, 210. Personal Server up for second with Koa, 360, 220. Purring Valentine with Nunez, 220. Exact the 1480, the try 3640, the double 1820. Pick 3, 1350. Pick 4, $40.60 you got for picking 4 in a row, and the super 151.50. And that takes us to the 5th race. 5th race at 5.5 furlongs on Thursday. Track was fast. Now the 7 was a late scratch, so check your tickets. Atlantis Romanica. No, Atlantis Romance was scratched. The favorite was Joe's Gift.
That was a late scratch.
Yes, that was a late scratch, yes. So check your tickets. I said that.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Elaine. Elaine's trying to guess the handle again. Joe's Gift was the 3 to 5 favorite. Here we go.
And they're off. Joe's Gift toward the inside, away well. Sweet Tandy up on the outside. Passing fast is there with Honor and Grace. Far outside, Kissin' Cassie, and Port Contry gets away last as they move down the backstretch. Joe's Gift clear by 2.5 lengths over Sweet Tandy, followed by Passing Fast and Honor and Grace. Up on the outside, it's Kissin' Cassie, and about 4 lengths further back to Port Contry, your trailer, as they race into the turn. Joe's Gift, they've got to catch. The lead is about 3 lengths over Sweet Tandy. Kissin' Chris on the move, up on the outside of Honor and Grace. Then a gap before to Passing Fast, and 3 more to Port Contry as they move around the bend. Joe's Gift leads it by 3.5, 4 lengths over Sweet Tandy. Kissin' Chris is in third, followed by Honor and Grace. The other two are far back as they turn for home. Joe's Gift well off the rail, but leads it by 4. Sweet Tandy is chasing. Kissin' Chris up on the outside of that one, but with a furlong to go, it's all Joe's Gift. Took command at the start and has never looked back. Joe's Gift in front by 4 lengths. Kissin' Cassie closing on the outside. On the inside, that's Sweet Tandy. It's Joe's Gift. Joe's Gift hanging on. A late charge from Kissin' Chris, but it's not enough. Joe's Gift by a diminishing half length. Kissin' Chris second.
And another favorite does it. Joe's Gift for Pablo Rodriguez and Miguel Penaloza for Virginia McLaury. 340, 220, 210. Kissin' Cassie with Torres, 320, 260. Sweet Tandy with Koa, 460. Exacta 880, the try, 4980. 7-7 consolation double, 380 due to the late scratch of the 7. The double, 960, the actual double, not much more than the consolation. The consolation pick 3, $9.80. The real pick 3, $27.40. And there's that one getting fourth again for the super, $44. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. Claims. Yes, claim person. There were 2. Porte Cochere was claimed by Bobby Raymond. And Joe's Gift, the winner, was claimed by Jesse Cruz. All right. On to the 6th race we go. Field of 6 because scratch was the 3 Swell and the 6 Sterling General. I found this to be an interesting race. You had Be a Hero, trained by Jorge Navarro, who's always a danger. This 5-horse, Alfredo Romana, it's very spaced out races. It's only raced a couple times in the last few years, but back in 2016, raced here 5 times and won all 5, so has never lost at Delaware Park. Then you had Burford, who's won 3 straight, one of the top winningest horses at the meet. Will one of those 3 win? Will it be somebody else? Let's turn the mic over to John Kern and see what happens.
And they're off. Alfredo Romana between horses. Burford up on the outside. Down to the inside, Polly Steele is rushing up, as is Be a Hero. And they all battle for that lead. On the inside, Polly Steele, Be a Hero between horses, and Alfredo Romano. Those 3 across the track as a team. Then a gap of over 3 lengths to Burford and toward the inside, Conscience. And the trailer is King Dublin as they speed into the turn. Be a Hero leads it by a half. Alfredo Romano right there in second. Polly Steele has dropped back now in third. Burford looking to move up in fourth, followed by King Dublin and Conscience. Round the bend, Alfredo Romano on the outside. Be a Hero on the inside. They sped that opening quarter in 21-2. They race around the bend, then a gap of 3 lengths to Burford. Has a perfect setup if good enough as they head for home. Be a Hero on the inside, Alfredo Romano on the outside. Alfredo Romano now sticks a neck in front. On the inside, Be a Hero. Burford trying to reel them in third with a furlong to go. Alfredo Romero now begins to edge away from Be a Hero. Burford racing third, followed by King Dublin. It's Alfredo Romero in front. Alfredo Romero will prevail. Be a Hero trying to hang on to second and does so. Burford got third, King Dublin fourth.
Alfredo Romana does it again, 6 for 6. How do you like that? That is what you call a horse for course. I don't think I'd run him anywhere else. You got to be happy if you bet on Chappie, Ricardo Chappie, for Douglas Nunn, who really gets excited when his horses win. Maria Claire Van Sant and Teresa Salerno, the owners. 9 even, 360, 240. Pretty good price, huh? Be a Hero, which was Navarro's horse, Sanchez up 240, 210, and Burford, who had that winning streak going here with Pino, 260. So you put them all together, you got an exact of 25.80 and a try of 65.60, the double 25.60, the consolation pick 3 11.90, the actual pick 3 31.70, and that super paid 79.20. To the lucky 7th race we go. These were 2-year-old maiden special weights to perform. Scratch the plain 1 and the 2. The favorite in here was 3 the hard way at 4 to 5. They're only going 5 furlongs.
And they're off. Pretty good start for them all. Jabbar breaks well toward the inside. 3 the hard way is there, and Savage Music, those 3 across the track. Steps to Glory up on the outside, racing in 4th, and the trailer's Too Many Shoes speeding into the turn. 3 the hard way and Savage Music going at it head to head in a spirited duel. They've got 3.5 lengths on Jabbar racing in 3rd, followed by Steps to Glory and the trailer's Too Many Shoes. Opening quarter should be fast. It is 21 and 4. 3 the hard way on the inside. Savage Music on the outside are matching strides. 4 lengths to Jabbar, trying to kick it in gear now in 3rd. Then a gap of 7 lengths further back to the first timers, Steps to Glory and Too Many Shoes. 3 the hard way, still challenged by Savage Music as they head for a home. On the outside, Jabbar is trying to rally in 3rd. It's 3 the hard way digging on the inside. Savage Music tiring. Jabbar trying to rally on the outside. 3 the hard way fought off the challenge of Savage Music and has something left down the lane. 3 the hard way is drawing away. Jabbar rallies into that second spot, but it's not enough for the winner. It's going to be 3 the hard way to win it. Jabbar second best, followed by Savage Music 3rd.
And it was another favorite getting home without any trouble. 3 the hard way. I don't know any other way to roll a 3. 3 the hard way does it for Navin Mangali. Mike Catalano Jr. for Blackstone Street Racing LLC. I read an article on Racing Biz about Mike Catalano, and he was high on 3 the hard way, and now you can see for good reason. 380, 280, 210. Jabbar ran a nice second with Koa, 320, 220. Savage Music with Suarez, 220 to show. The exact at 1080 to try 1580. Double 3280, pick 3, 3480. Pick 5, as you can see, a lot of favorites today, 479.30, and no superfecta. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. 2 of them today in just 7 races as we go to the 8th and final. And this one for the Arabians. And the scratch the 2. This is just an allowance optional claimer, but the 1, this is awesome, won a grade 1 Arabian race at Santa Anita a couple years ago. And the 7, Quick and Rich, won a grade 1 Arabian race, I think in Dubai? No, at Churchill last year. So here they are in just an allowance optional claimer. They got the bulk of the action in the betting, as you can see. And the favorite did go to the 7, Quick and Rich. And here's the nightcap with John Kern calling it.
And they're off. To the inside. This is awesome. Breaks well, goes right for that lead. We have about 4 across the track behind. Chindaka's Express is on the move in that second spot, followed by Magical. Down toward the inside, Burn Notice. Up on the outside, Quick and Rich. And Tia Madam is your trailer as they move down the back stretch. On the front end, this is awesome by a half. Right there, Chindaka's Express, Mystical up there 3 wide. The Great Burn Notice down toward the inside. Between horses, that's Tia Madam and Quick and Rich up on the outside as they make their way into the turn. This is awesome. Oh, challenge now by Chindaka's Express for that lead. Mystical's right there. Quick and Rich now 4 wide, but going easily, it appears. Tia Madam behind that group. The only one out of it right now is Burn Notice. 4 across the track. With under 3/8 to go, and Quick and Rich from the outside, ease into the front. Magical trying to go with that one, followed by This is Awesome down toward the inside. Tia Madam looking for a seam to run through Chindaka's Express as they turn for home. And now Quick and Rich goes right on by. Quick and Rich quickly opens up 4-5 on the field. It's all Quick and Rich down the lane. The battle is for second with Magical on the inside. Tia Madam with a rail. This is Awesome, but it's all Quick and Rich drawing away. Quick and Rich and Jose Garcia easily in hand in the final 16th. Magical getting second, followed by Tia Madam and This is Awesome.
And how about that? It was Quick and Rich, the last horse in the last race. So let's refresh what happened today. The first horse in the first race won, and the last horse in the last race won. I tell you that, for some reason, that happens an awful lot. And you know what else? The 7 in the 7th. But that didn't happen today. Anyway, Quick and Rich, the Grade 1 winner, had no trouble with this field. Jose Garcia in the winner's circle. For Lynn Ashby, who's been on a roll of late with thoroughbreds and Arabians. Tom Fritz, the owner. $3, $2.80, $2.10. Mystical was second with Ryan Powell, $4.20, $3.60. Madame E with Wales, $4.40. The Exacta in the final race, $13.60. The final try, $91.80. The final double, $6. The final pick 3 of the day, $27.50. There's the late pick 4 for $1. Pays $72.70. And there's the one getting fourth again, $64.60 for that superfecta. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up Thursday's card of 8 races, all on the main track. And let's take a look at the handle for the day. Well, not so good today. 741, 471. But sometimes that happens. Even though a lot of favorites, I thought there'd be more of a churn, but I guess not. All right. Saturday, by the way, weather permitting, is Family Fun Day out in the Grove for the kids. So if everything looks good weather-wise, take a shot and bring them out. But you can come on out anyway, because it'll be our penultimate Saturday of the meet. Penultimate means the next to the last, in case you're wondering. So that's our next live racing day, is Saturday. Hope to see you out there then. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and good night.